As a creative, I'm on a path of constant discovery.
I may be a little bit unusual as an engineer. I actually get involved in the aesthetics as well, because both me and Mark like doing structures that we might call minimalist.
I have a natural reaction to the organic, to how things feel. For example, a handle of a door is actually the handshake of a building.
My name is Henry Fagan. I'm a structural engineer from Cape Town in South Africa.
My name is Mark Thomas. I'm an architect. I work in Cape Town, South Africa.
Our practice started in 1984, so that's quite a few years ago by now.
Or let's say over the last decade or so, I've developed a collaboration with Henry Fagan, the structural engineer.
The reason being that we both complement each other. We have similar thoughts about how a structure should be very delicate and minimalist.
And the two of us have ended up going all over the world doing canopy walkways and interesting walkways in crazy locations. We found ourselves lost in jungles in Central Africa. We've been to Hawaii, where we've worked on forests and jungles. We did this milestone project in Cape Town called the Kirstenbosch Tree Canopy Walkway. It went ballistic. The internet was really up and strong at the time, and there were some images that were taken of that walkway that went global.
Then our next significant project was one in the United Kingdom, in the UK, which was eventually called the Viper, which was probably our most significant project to date. Well, all of them are special, but that one we won 2 big international awards for, so we're very proud of that project, and it really turned out beautifully.
There's a German word, Gesamtkunstwerk, and my understanding of what it means is that you can end up with a product that's greater than the sum of what went into it. And Mark brings tons of experience. He knows materials, he knows how to build, he has a very refined aesthetic sense. Henry is a genius, truly genius engineer, can make anything stand up, and he is also completely in tune with the aesthetic implications of the structures that he's working with. My name is Christopher Bissett. I'm an architect, and I've worked with Mark and Henry for about 10 years now. So one of my jobs is to take the structural ideas and to translate them into a path or a route which fits in the context, which doesn't damage anything, and which takes advantage of the best features of every site that we work on. We make walkways that help people to experience the wonder of nature. And I think what's so amazing about what Hubtown have realized is that people want to feel close to nature. There's a sense that you get being around trees, sitting in the shade, listening to birds, listening to water. It does something to us physically. It makes us feel better. So to be able to live in a place where that is available to you all the time.
What was so interesting with this project was we got this call out of nowhere from the internet, from people we didn't know, saying there was a project and it was in Mumbai. And my eyes lit up because I'd been to Mumbai once before and I absolutely loved the energy of the city. Imagining that how could there be a treetop walkway in Mumbai, because Mumbai is an urban city.
So Hubtown Seasons is a project conceptualized on 10 acres of land in the center of Mumbai. This building is a 10-acre parcel where the central part is about 10,000 square meters of open air on natural ground amenities.
Specifically for Hubtown Seasons, we've tried to maintain low density and we've tried to maintain its connect with nature. So the idea is to create the ambience of old Chembur in a modern context.
Hi, I'm Junaid Hanki. I'm the project in charge at Uptown Seasons.
Hi, I'm Roshank Shah. I'm Senior Vice President Sales for Uptown. When we thought of designing the Treetop Walk, the first thing we did is we spoke to our customers. And once we saw how excited they were, we had no option but to go for the best people. And so, basis a lot of research, Henry Fagan came out to be one of the best people to design a very specific niche product. And this is that, because nobody else in Bombay has it.
So Henry Fagan and their team of experts brings about world-class aesthetics and practicality in terms of ease of use. So we feel that they will bring that to this project. We feel that their treetop walk will be extremely easy to use, but at the same time it will be aesthetically something really pleasing for the customer to experience something which is, world-class.
Something which I think is very progressive and very forward-thinking that Hubtown Seasons has gotten just right is to realize that people want nature in their lives.
We have found that in Kirstenbosch and Cape Town, our boomslang project over there is enjoyed by many people repeatedly. They always like coming back over there, and then they say to us, "Oh, today we visited your boomslang again." We're hoping that the same will happen over here in Hubtown, that people will get joy from the project over a long period of time. People who live here might go and walk on your tree canopy walkway every day or second day. And of course, people who come in from the outside that are shown the project will be intrigued by the beauty of the walkway.
Client expectations are very interesting, right? In most cases, client expectations or developer expectations focus on what to do before a sale is done. In Uptown Seasons, we've tried to focus everything after you moved in. So every decision we've taken is to ensure your next 20, 25 years or 50 years that you stay in Uptown Seasons are happy, are joyful, and should be the kind of project that they always dreamed of moving into.